Well, here we are, a day that I'm sure many of us would hope would never happen, but Stanley passed away at 95. I was just hanging out. I got off school early because it's snowing outside where I live. And one of my friends texted me and said that Stanley passed away. And I'm pretty bummed out about it. Yeah. It's, of course, super sad because, again, Stanley just inspired. He basically, like, invented my whole childhood. I'm sure a lot of other people's too. You know, watching the Spider-Man cartoon as a kid, and then, you know, you see Iron Man when you're 8 years old. He really did inspire, like, a lot of people. I'm sure, like, many people, their whole jobs revolve around, you know, comic book writers and artists. They probably, I mean, not all of them, but I'm sure some of the ones working at Marvel got inspired by Stan Lee with with his characters. And it really is amazing that he's left such a legacy, because people like, and it's a bit different in a sense because people like Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, you know, they invented Superman, but they like just did the world of Superman, and Stan Lee like made so many characters: the Fantastic Four, X-Men, the Avengers, Iron Man, the Hulk, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Thor. He really just invented like basically the whole groundwork for the Marvel universe, and now here we are. And he, you know, there was his cameo in Mallrats, which I really like, and he just basically spent his entire rest of his career, I guess you could say, just doing the MCU movies, making cameos in all those movies, and he did the cameo in the Spider-Man '90s cartoon, and of course in Spectacular Spider-Man 2. And of course he did the recent one in Marvel's Spider-Man. But yeah, he's really just made an impact on so many people. He's made so many characters. I do remember seeing like a meme or a picture, and it was it's like one day we're gonna have to live in a world where we don't see a Stan Lee cameo. We're gonna have to see a world where it just, you know, like reads at the end of the credits, like in memory of Stan Lee. That's gonna be really it's gonna be really sad, um, and uh, that's definitely gonna make quite the impact, because especially since he's been through those 10 years of the movies, and now he won't be in them anymore. So it's definitely gonna be a little different. Definitely saddening to have to you know, go through that. You know, because that's definitely gonna. I'm sure there will be plenty of people crying in the theater, but yeah, definitely really sad. But um, my relation, I did meet Stanley one time, and I got his signature. This is the first comic I ever owned, so it was really inspiring to see him. I didn't, you know, like talk to him like some people did, because I'm sure like most of the people that worked in the movies got to like have a conversation with him. And but yeah, and of course he did. He made this book like 3 years ago or something like that, 2 years ago. I forget when this came out, but he this book was made, and I did a review on it. It was really good. It definitely gave me a lot of insight on stuff I didn't know. But and Stanley is just especially because like some comic creators are kind of just like jerks, like Bob Kane, for example. I think he's just a jerk. Like, he's egotistical. He stole credit for Batman. But Stanley, of course, like, you know, I think he's a pretty good guy. Like, he gives credit where credit's due. He likes his companions enough to give them co-credit so he doesn't just like hog all the glory for himself. I mean, he kind of did near the end of it because Jack Kirby was dead, and Steve Ditko didn't really want to be acknowledged like that, so he basically did get all the credit anyway, or at least most of the cameras and the lights and all that media credit. But yeah, he was. I mean, he seemed like a really genuinely good guy. He always had jokes and everything. But on the flip side, it will be good that if he's gone, because now all the elderly abuse allegations can stop, and he can just be with his wife in peace, and everything can just relax in his world. So that'll be good for him. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any wonderful memories of Stan Lee, please share them in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next comic review. Thanks for watching. Peace.